Welcome to Gamer's Platform. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adam Wolf from Gamer's Platform, and today we are taking a look at PUBG again. I did promise that I'd bring you guys a video showcasing the different graphic settings, low, medium, and high, and comparing the performance to these. And I gotta say, first of all, I don't know when my test spot became super popular, but for whatever reason, people love coming here. And secondly, it is quite interesting to see the frame rate difference between the different settings. I mean, right here you're taking a look at the low setting, and in some cases they do kind of compare pretty evenly, but generally speaking, you'll see about maybe a 20-ish, 10 to 20 frames per second increase on the newer version. Also, just to give you guys a heads up, the new version that I'm working on is actually the second update for PC 1.0, so it's not directly after release like it was for the last video. This is actually 1.0.2 or something like that. You know, it's like update number 2 to version 1.0, and I gotta say, definitely a big increase in performance for sure, especially when coming in on the plane. But yeah, I think at the highest extent, probably about a 10 to 20 frame difference, depending on what's going on. But it does seem a little bit more even than I actually anticipated. I'm not going to lie. I thought there was going to be a much larger performance increase, but you can see that if you take a look at some of the some of the footage, excuse me, in similar areas, they exhibit very similar numbers. So that was definitely interesting to find out. I was a little bit surprised. Like I said, I thought I was going to see a lot more, and you can see also that the weather is definitely different for each of the video pieces of video footage. So that definitely needs to be taken into consideration when looking at the frame rate. But I think overall, when you're outside and there's a lot more stuff going on, like grass, buildings, and whatnot, then the frame rate definitely favors the later version of the game. So, but inside buildings, it seems to be pretty decent. Nothing too different when it comes to being indoors. And then right here, we're going to be moving on to the high settings. And let me tell you, the high settings probably show off how close these two versions actually are. Remember, the left side is early access, so it's just before release, version 2.6.48 or something like that. I don't know, I don't have it up on the screen right now. I completely blanked on that. And it seems as though the higher you get with the graphic settings, the closer in frame rate that they tend to be. So I find it very interesting that maybe that says something about the graphics, not in the way that they're optimized. The higher you go, obviously, the more more detail that's in the screen, and so the lower the frame rate is depending on your rig. But even from early access to now in the 1.0 second update, the frame rate stays pretty close together. They're pretty comparable, and I just find that interesting, Also, I just want to let you guys know, I'm only testing low, medium, and high presets because, in my opinion, very low, is not really much to really test out, and then very high or ultra or whatever is really not much of a difference either. You don't usually want to go up to very high anyway, because it's just used up resources for no reason. But that's pretty much a quick look at the performance, and I think I'm also going to be giving you guys a nice little update video on what is to be expected in update number 2 for PC 1.0. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and please join me again in the next one where we take a look at the update and what it is that you guys can expect from Bluehole or PUBG Corp as we go forward here. But until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, and I will see you guys in the next one.